No kids are harmed.
Oh my God! Wow!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Never liked kids.
Cause!
What you thinking, boss?
Got him!
What the fucking fuck?
The kids are all dead.
What took you so long?
When you think of the word based and the meaning behind it, who comes to mind? Well, none other than Kazuhira fucking Miller. That's right, one of the most base guys on the planet. And I'm gonna get into a demonstration of why I think that is. And before you're all wondering, I'm not talking about Kaz in Peace Walker. I felt like he was a little bit of a simp and not that Sigma that we all know and love in Ground Zeroes and The Phantom Pain. It's not that Peace Walker wasn't cool, I just didn't think it showed the true Sigma side of Miller. So, let's dive right in. In tough situations, you need your bro. And what more do you need when you've got Kaz on your side? Straight up helping Big Boss get out of a situation that the base is literally just collapsed as he's got into the helicopter. And it just gets better from there. And in complete disbelief, Kaz is pissed.
The inspection was nothing but a smokescreen. I heard explosions, then...
They played us like a damn fiddle!
And one of the most memorable lines is they played us like a damn fiddle. I mean, this opened up the whole meme subculture. I mean, how base is that? It was a revolutionary thing that bizarrely enough inspired loads of people. It even inspired people to play the damn fiddle. And it's all the more base because Kaz is so pissed. If you could give him the opportunity to take revenge right at this minute, he'd probably stand in front of Big Boss, he's that pissed, to get the job done.
Bitch! Shut up, bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
So Kaz needs answers, and he needs them now. He knows that Paz is being captured by Skullface and is possibly giving up information in order to, what she believed, to save Big Boss. I mean, Kaz has got a point, she's a bitch. I mean, she fought Big Boss at the end of Peace Walker, and if she didn't do that and fall into the ocean and get captured by Skullface, this disaster would have not happened, and Kaz would have thrown her ass out the helicopter, preventing the blast. So, to one of the best scenes in The Phantom Pain.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there.
Now this scene is based as fuck. There's no doubt about it. Kaz is still pissed from what happened 9 years ago, with the loss of his comrades which are like family, and still holds on to it dearly like his lost limbs that he still feels exist. It's truly based because Kaz is willing to move forward with the future, and to get his justice, which we as the player feel too.
You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan.
And another base moment, which is Kaz is like the ultimate bro, because he didn't tell Skullface or anyone where Snake was being held, even knew he knew the location. I mean, hey, the guy lost limbs and probably would have died not saying a word.
I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
So Kaz's fiery ambition is definitely a driving force in what helps Snake on his mission, no doubt. I mean, just look at the way that Snake asks for confirmation on what he's supposed to do.
What should I do?
Boss,
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
And in episode 11, Cloaked in Silence, word has been getting out that there's a sniper called Quiet in Afghanistan, in which Miller has his very expressive views on killing Quiet, which seems right, to be honest, because at the first she tries to kill you. It's only up until Snake gets the better of Quiet that she was going to kill herself anyway. Regardless, she is the enemy. In the alternative scene, one can kill Quiet and follow out the direct commands of Miller, which, in a sense, maybe you have just done yourself and Mother Base a favor. Well, that's one for you to decide. It's based because sometimes in life, you have to make the decisions you don't want in order to look after those you care for. So at this point of the story, you're looking for more answers to explain what happened 9 years ago. And the weasel that would be Huey, Emmerich, the bastard in the making who caused a lot of the problems that would be the downfall of Mother Base. Yet again, Kaz, being ultra-based, was not holding anyone any prisoners and gladly took the opportunity to make sure that Huey knew who he was messing with.
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't. Emotional damage.
So let's face it, the time for talk was over. 9 years ago, all this disaster that it caused. Someone had to answer for this, and Miller managed to get the answers out of Huey along with Ocelot. But just his whole character and demeanor comes across as I don't give a shit attitude. I'm here to take what I need in order to get everything I need to reclaim my past. And all the justice for the lost comrades, because let's face it, Huey Emmerich is a big coward and many lives were lost.
We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Just finished a hard day's work out on a mission? Well, come on, what more do you need to celebrate your birthday? Yet again, coming through with the baseness by having a song sang for Snake.
Happy birthday with salutations. Happy birthday, may your sky stay blue. Happy birthday to you.
And Kaz, being the ultimate Sigma savage, was not willing to get any kind of prosthetics in order to aid him in his mission. He was so devout to doing his purpose and taking out Skullface that if the character and the player refuses to shoot Skullface, Miller actually takes the arm of Snake, in which he orders Snake to shoot specific parts of Skullface, and in getting himself a sense of poetic justice by taking out his limbs just as his were lost. Some are going to disagree, but it almost feels like this could have been a game just being based around Kaz getting his revenge on the likes of Skullface. It just seems like it's another alternative that may possibly could have been. I mean, Kaz is actually got some military experience. And back on the topic of poetic justice, such as Skullface making the likes of Snake and Miller suffer, the same thing happens here when he decides not to pull the trigger and Skullface to do it himself.
Based. Based and red-pilled.
Anyone can give up his fight by laying down arms. But the feeling of holding a gun, that we'll never forget. Like our lost limbs, the sensation lingers. We hold our rifles in missing hands. We stand tall on missing legs. We stride forward on the bones of our fallen. Then, and only then, are we alive. This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight. We will be stronger than ever. are our peace.
If you ask me, this has got to be the most base moment from Kazuhira Miller that we've seen in video game history. It's unlike anything else. The performance and the way this speech was delivered was so poetic, so encapturing, that we as the viewer just couldn't help ourselves feel connected with this moment. The speech was so well done that when I first ever played Phantom Pain for the first time, I legitimately thought this was the end of the game. It's definitely the most base moment for me because it's a great way to show how Kaz had to reflect all through what they've been through to get where they are now, and how they moved to the future and made it even better than the past. Kazuhira does it so well that he's such a respected commander, even the soldiers look to him as a respected leader.
You are brothers in arms, even in death.
I like turtles.
I don't think I'd be able to live it down if I didn't mention this moment, Huey's trial. The ferocity in Kaz's voice is definitely noticeable, and understandable, given on the fact that it's thanks to Huey that another outbreak happened on Mother Base.
He's leaving. He's responsible for all of this! Think of all the men! He didn't lose a damn thing! This is the enemy! And he's here on his knees!
Us.
So that's about it, guys. There's definitely no doubt that Kaz is one of the most base characters in video game history. He stands for what he believes in. And in this fucked up cruel world, he gives as good as he can get by fighting back and staying true to himself. Leave me a like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment on what you think's the most base moment. This is the Voice Box. I'm out.